everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel. And as you can see, I have a ThredUp box next to me, and you can also see that I did open it already. I just couldn't wait this time. I wasn't ready to film when the box came, and I just was itching to know what was inside. So yeah, I had to crack into it, but this is a pretty solid one, so definitely make sure you stick around. Okay, so I love getting these ThredUp rescue boxes, which are basically mystery boxes. If you are new here, these boxes have 25 items, random women's items, and it used to be that they were all different sizes and you can still get the mixed size options, but I do like that they are now offering certain sizes. So that way, even if you are not interested in reselling the items, you could get a box that is in your size, so then hopefully you can keep the majority of the pieces. But as someone who does get these rescue boxes for the purpose of putting on my Poshmark closet and making some side money, I do like that you can choose the sizes too, because I don't really love to sell smaller sizes. They sit around for me for a lot longer than bigger ones. So in the past, I've gotten a size large box. You can check that out up here somewhere. And this one, everything should be around a size medium, which they are calling size 6 to a 10. And depending on the brand, I can wear size medium tops, so that is another reason that I was eager to get this box, hoping that I could get 1 or 2 items for myself, and that is what I was able to get. This box is normally $60, which I do think is a pretty fair price for 25 items, because you can pretty much always count on getting at least a couple very good items, and I've never lost money on a 25 item box. But because I am a ThredUp ambassador, which basically just means I post 1 Instagram post a month and they give me money, more on that in a second, I do usually like to put that credit towards this box to decrease the amount that I'm spending. So I did put my $50 credit towards this box, which made this a total of $14.50. So just over 50 cents per item. It's definitely a risk I am willing to take. However, I just got an email about a week ago from ThredUp that they are decreasing the amount of money that they give ThredUp ambassadors. So like I said, I used to get $50 a month, which went a long way, of course, and they are decreasing it to $25 a month. So I'm still grateful to be getting anything just for posting something on Instagram, which takes me like 30 seconds, but kind of a bummer that they did decrease the overall rate, because it's basically free money to them, you know, and all of the people that are ThredUp ambassadors spend a lot of money on their site. So that is kind of just something to keep in mind if you are also a ThredUp ambassador and you missed that email, or if you have recently applied or want to apply in the future. No longer 50 a month, now it's 25. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the box. First, I'll show you the 2 items that I am keeping for myself, and then all of the items that I will be taking to Clothes Mentor / Plato's, and then the items that I will be selling on my Poshmark closet, and I'm really excited about a lot of those. All right, first, the 2 items that I got for myself. I was not planning this whole thing, but everything is black. So first up, this is the kind of thing I love to keep from these ThredUp rescue boxes. This is a little black tank from Everlane. And yeah, I mean, I love wearing Everlane myself, really high quality, sustainable brand. And I don't feel bad about keeping it at all, because since it's not a very substantial piece and it is used, it's definitely not a brand new tank, I wouldn't be able to get very much for it on the secondhand market, because you always have to add that shipping in there. People don't want to spend, $15 plus shipping on a shirt. So I'd have to sell it for pretty cheap, and I would rather just keep it for myself. So yeah, nothing to write home about here. It is literally just a black tank, but so happy to get that for 50 cents for myself. And then this other one, I'm just gonna kind of have it in my closet and see if I do actually wear it. I might end up decluttering it in the near future, but I feel like I'm always looking for cropped jackets, things to wear with dresses, things to wear with skirts. And I thought that this would be a really good option. It's just this black cropped jacket. I think it would be cute to just wear this over a simple cami or something. And it has these really pretty ruffle sleeves. Wear this over a dress or wear this with a high-waisted skirt, I think would be Very adorable. This is just from Topshop too, so another one I really don't feel guilty about keeping because it definitely wouldn't resell for very much at all. All right, so now for all of the items that I will be taking to Clothes Mentor or Plato's. And honestly, in the past, I would have listed a lot of these items, but I'm just trying to be a little bit choosier about what I do put in my Poshmark closet because I do have over 1,000 items at the moment and not a lot more space in my house. So yeah, I think this is a really good box to get if you are starting out as a reseller or you're just trying to like increase the amount of items, because for the most part, I find that the pieces in these boxes are not very flawed. They're all very sellable. And even if you can't sell them for a lot, they probably are more recent and they will move. Very different than the box I got from Helpsy Source. Definitely make sure to check that one out if you missed it. A lot of unsellable vintage, we'll go with that. This one is very adorable. I'll also probably offer all these items to my mom as well, just to see if she wants anything. But this is cute. This is from the brand Ann Taylor, and it is Ann Taylor Factory. Again, size medium. I guess I should not say the size because it will all be basically size medium. And the materials tag has been cut out. It does feel like it could be something good, but yeah, I'm just gonna take that one to Clothes Mentor. This one I was considering listing, but it actually is a little bit flawed, and it is just J. Crew Factory. This is like the upper end of medium, size 10, but I really do think that this is a cute dress. I like the cut, perfect for this time of year. This one I'll probably actually try to sell in our garage sale, our next garage sale coming up, just because I don't think Clothes Mentor, and definitely not Plato's, like they just don't really take things that have flaws, even if they are quite minor. But definitely still wearable, a lot of life left, and I'll just donate it, worst case scenario. This is a little tank from J. Crew. It is a size 6 tall, and this is not J. Crew Factory, so I probably could sell it. This probably was not uber cheap originally, but it's just not substantial, and yeah, I probably could not sell it for more than like maybe $12 to $15, so I'd rather just hopefully make a quick buck at good old Clothes Mentor. Take a shot of water every time I say that, my goodness. Banana Republic Factory, again, just not super substantial, although I do really like the color of this tank a lot. And the good thing is, a lot of these items that I'm going to be taking to Clothes Mentor are more spring, summer, so hopefully they will just go ahead and take them pretty soon. And I will be making a video about that in the next few weeks, so be sure to look out for that if you are interested in what the consignment stores take. This one will go to Plato's. This is Soft and Sexy American Eagle, size medium. I did used to list a lot of tops like this from American Eagle, but they just don't sell because it's so oversaturated. So I will still sell American Eagle denim, especially if it's a bigger size and a good style. And I'll sell like chunky sweaters, crew necks, things like that. They need to be pretty substantial pieces though, and any kind of just like basic blouse or t-shirt like that, I just find does not move. This one's a little bit more holiday. This is Ann Taylor Loft. I just don't really know if people are wearing this kind of jacket, cardigan, whatever you want to call it anymore. Not sure if this will be taken soon, but it is still in really great shape. This is a Calvin Klein dress. It's a size 6, just not really something that I'm like excited about listing, I would say. It would probably sit for a really long time and eventually sell for like $25 to $30. And I certainly do have a lot of Calvin Klein dresses in my Poshmark closet now, but in my experience, they sit for so long, I just don't really think it's worth it. This one I'll for sure see if my mom wants to wear, because she and I, we both like these kind of like nicer looking, but like comfortable tops. So this is like a glorified crew neck. It is really cute polka dots, and the sleeve I feel like just makes this a lot more dressed up than like your typical crew neck. Very, very comfy, doesn't feel like it was really worn too much. Another little blouse from Loft. Very cute. Like if I had to go into the office, I would for sure keep a lot more pieces like this for myself. Not bad, just not exciting or substantial enough to list. Okay, but the good news is, that was everything that like didn't quite make the cut for Poshmark, and now everything else will be going up in my Poshmark closet. As of right now, I haven't listed anything yet, but definitely by the time you see this video, everything will be listed. So if you're interested in anything, don't hesitate to send me an offer. Very willing to accept offers. And hopefully I'll have some quick solds that I can show you as well. All right, first up, this one I did debate on. The first couple I'll show you are the ones that I kind of debated on, but I figured if I was on the fence, I would just go ahead and list it. This is Chico size 1, which I think is like maybe like a medium, definitely not super big. And the reason I was debating is just because I don't expect this to sell for a while because it's very much like a holiday piece, but it is in fantastic shape, really comfortable and stretchy. And I do have pretty good luck selling Chicos, so I am going to list it now, but I don't expect it to sell very quickly at all. This skirt I was also on the fence about. This is J. Crew. It's a size 6, 100% cotton, but it is pretty cute. And I know a lot of people don't like to sell skirts, and I typically do try to stick to like midi and maxi, very like boho kind of skirts. But I don't know, I just like this one. It's real comfy, good materials, being cotton. It's got little pockets in the front. And for being white, I mean, it's in very, very good shape. So I am gonna list it, but if it's sitting for a while, I will definitely go ahead and try to take this to Clothes Mentor, probably like next summer. J. Crew, 100% merino wool. Nothing too exciting here. I try to avoid kind of like plain sweaters at this point, but when they are really good materials, like 100% merino wool, I will absolutely list them. And as far as I can tell, there are no holes or anything in here. And this is something that I would absolutely pick up from the thrift store for a couple bucks. So for 50 cents, going to list it. Perfect for this time of year. Little Vineyard Vines dress. And I don't really sell that much Vineyard Vines. I feel like I don't really find it for very cheap too often, and it's not a brand that I would pay up for the most part. I just feel like it doesn't really do that well on the resale market, but this is cute. It has a lot of embroidered details, and for being white, I'm not really seeing any flaws. Of course, something always pops out when I go to list it, but no, I mean, it looks really good, and I think this is a very adorable piece from them. Here we have a cropped, well, yep, just saw a flaw, but it's fine. This should come out in the wash, but yeah, I missed this the first time I went through it. I did go through it pretty quickly, but this is a cropped, I guess you would say hoodie, but it's kind of like long sleeve t-shirt feel. It says LA on the front, and then the back is just plain. But the reason I am gonna list this is because it is newer tag Zara. I probably would not list it if it was older tag. You can see newer tag Zara, size medium. I do pretty well with Zara. It depends on the piece, absolutely. So not quite sure about this one. Normally I list more like dresses from them, but anything like athleisure, lounge from brands that I like, I will pretty much always list. These ones I do expect to sit for a while, but they are 11Zs by Anthropologie, and I just can't not list Anthropologie when I find them in these boxes. But I am for sure, unfortunately, being way pickier with Anthro when I am out thrifting myself, just because, yeah, the pieces are not really moving for me. But these are like some khakis in a size 6. Not the best style. I don't think many people are really looking for khakis, but they are a little bit of a wider leg, which is nice. If they were like a skinny cut, unfortunately, I probably would not even bother to list them. But yeah, with all that being said, I will be listing these pretty basic khaki colored pants. I'm excited to see how this does. I have not heard of this brand before, Amina Rubinacci Napoli. That is what that tag looks like. And something that I realized when I was doing my last like 200-pound box, and something that some of you guys confirmed in the comments, was that you should definitely be on the lookout for pieces in these ThredUp boxes that have these purple tags, because they are expensive pieces. So maybe they pulled them from like their designer part of their ThredUp page, I don't know. But if you see this, it definitely means that it is a more expensive piece. And this is a cashmere, merino wool, and viscose blend made in Italy, in great shape. Pretty cute. Like if you like to wear kind of more muted colors, a lot of like tans and beiges, this would be fantastic for you. Really good for like a minimalist capsule kind of wardrobe. Feels very, very nice and comfortable. I did quickly look up comps just to see if this brand was like crazy or anything, and stuff doesn't sell quite as well as I was hoping. I'll probably list this at 50 and very much hope to get 35 to 50 for it, but it probably did retail for several $100s. American Eagle cardigan. I did kind of debate on this one because of what I was saying earlier. I do just pass up a lot of American Eagle tops nowadays, but this is the newer tag. It is new with tags, originally retailed for $40, and it is still pretty in to wear cardigans, especially buttoned up as tops. And I figured worst case scenario, I can always pull it and take it to Plato's, or I just wear it myself, honestly. Another kind of more basic piece that I'm selling because it's new with tags. So this is Loft, but yeah, originally retailed for $55. And it is pretty cute, like an off-the-shoulder sweater, very holiday-esque. Don't expect it to move anytime soon. But when you get a new with tags piece that did retail for a solid chunk, I mean, it's hard to pass it up because I can hopefully sell this for at least $20 to $25, which is fine with me. I am not someone who will not resell something unless I can get like $50 for it. Everyone has their different business models. You definitely just got to do what works for you. This is a Free People sweater, size medium. It likes to stick to itself, so that's kind of the bad thing. A good basic for fall and winter. Nothing too exciting going on. I did debate keeping this one for myself, but I did just recently, the last time I decluttered my closet, I got rid of like almost all of my white sweaters because I just don't look good in white when I'm so pale in the winter. So if it was a different color, I would have kept it, but I'm pretty happy to sell this one. And this is a nylon and elastane blend. So hopefully pretty easy, 25 to 28 or so for this. H&M, size medium. This is a wool blend long line cardigan. I don't expect to sell this for a lot, probably 25 tops, but I do like to sell these longer line cardigans no matter what the brand, especially when they do have those good materials. So probably will sit till fall or winter, but that's okay. All right, and these last few pieces are likely going to be the big money makers, and that is what I love about these boxes. This is, I would say, a slightly better than average box. I've had better boxes, I've certainly had worse boxes, but that's why I do love ThredUp, is I feel like I can kind of count on getting at least a few solid items, and I'm always making my money back on these boxes. So up first in these last few favorites is this gorgeous 100% linen cropped top from Reformation, which I love to sell, but I can never find it. Another reason I love to get these boxes is because I get these brands that I can never find out in the wild, or they are marked up to high heaven. So yeah, Reformation for 50 cents. I will take it all day long. And this is a popular style. It's a popular print. I will list this for probably $100 to $125. Comps were very strong on this one. It is also, I believe, like a celebrity favorite. I saw a listing that had like Zooey Deschanel wearing this, as well as maybe a couple other celebrities. So that's always nice to say. You can say ASO, as seen on, and then whatever celebrity. And it's just so stinking cute. I love it. I love this style a lot. And just the fact that it's linen absolutely elevates the piece. This is a new with tags skirt from All Saints. It is a size 10. This originally retailed for $229. And All Saints, I will not say retains its value as well as some of these other brands, but I saw comps for around $60 for the new with tag skirts. So I'll probably list this for $75 and definitely hope to get between $50 and $75. But I do like that it's a size 10. I think some of the other ones were smaller sizes. And this is specifically the Slavina on a Yuri skirt. So it's always nice to get things that tell you what they're called, because then it's very easy to look them up. Yeah, I couldn't remember if this was silk or not. It is just 100% viscose, but yeah, I mean, still very high retail value. And it is a really nice, flowy, bohemian skirt, and I really do love to sell that style of skirt. And then last up, this will be the big money maker, according to comps. This, if I can find the top, this is from the brand ALC, which absolutely you should be on the lookout for. This is a size 6. And this is the piece, I believe, that is 100% silk. That's where I was getting silk from. Yes, 100% silk in fabulous shape. And I'll absolutely pop up a stock photo of this one because the models make it look really good. High retail, pretty dang high resale value. Absolutely thrilled about this one. This is such a fun and adorable and unique piece. So I'm very excited to see how much money I can make off of this box. Very solid one. And do let me know what your favorite piece is down below. And of course, feel free to check out my Poshmark closet if you are interested in any items. But if you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. It really does help my channel out a lot. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.